Hello everybody, and welcome back to the great film Throwback Project 2, an unexpected sequel. I hope that you're all rested and tanned because we are back to see who is going to be moving on to the next round, and of course, how the next round is going to go. So of course, before we get into who won the final part of round 1, of course we gotta take a look at the comments and see everybody who gave me recommendations. So of course we're going to go through all of the comments, and we're going to start with Bethany over at Beautifully Bookish Bethany. She recommended me a couple of interesting ones. She recommended me The Gods Must Be Crazy, The Pirates Over Penzance, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. I have only seen one of those films, and it is 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I hate it. I am not much of a Kubrick fan. Out of all of the movies that he has made, I have only enjoyed 2 of them, and that was A Clockwork Orange and Dr. Strangelove. If you want to take a look at some of my reviews to various Kubrick films that I have seen, I will definitely let you know and send you links. But I haven't seen The Pirates of Penzance, nor have I seen Gods Must Be Crazy, but I've heard about The Gods Must Be Crazy, and it's supposed to be a very funny movie, but I will definitely take those 2 into consideration. Cami over at Cami's Corner offered me 3 choices. She offered me Amistad, the 2011 version of Arthur. I believe that stars Russell Brand, as well as Collateral Beauty. I haven't seen any of those 3 films. I have always been interested in seeing Amistad, especially considering the fact that it's supposed to be a very interesting time in American history. I also believe that there is an actor that plays John Quincy Adams, which is very interesting to me, as well as a fantastic score from John Williams. But it's still a movie that I have yet to see. I definitely have it on my to-watch list. I don't know if I will see it now or in a couple of years, or if I'll even make a review for it, but it is still very much on my list. As far as Collateral Beauty, it was a movie I was interested in seeing, and then I heard it got horrible reviews, and I didn't end up seeing it. So I believe that one was starring Will Smith. I heard that it was like such a flop, so I never ended up seeing it, which was terrible because the trailer made me cry. And as far as Arthur, I haven't even seen the original one from 1981 with Dudley Moore. I think I need to see that one before I see the one with Russell Brand. So Wild Book Garden also, that is Kara. She recommended me a movie she corrected. She said that she gave it to me wrong in the first video, and it was called How to Steal a Million. Once again, I haven't seen it yet, but I will definitely take a look. She also recommended Carefree, which stars Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. That is a movie that I have never heard about, but I am definitely going to take a look at that one. Maybe I'll watch it somewhere down the line. So thank you, Kara. Emily Boone, who is someone I totally trust in regards to opinions, she offered me Biloxi Blues, Suicide Kings, and Annie Hall. I am never going to see Annie Hall, okay? Not because of the fact that I hate Woody Allen, because I truly do. I've hated him for years. But because of Annie Hall, Star Wars didn't win Best Picture. Now, I say a lot in regards to that, like Dances with Wolves, because of Goodfellas, but I still ended up seeing Dances with Wolves. But I still have yet to actually see a single movie directed by Woody Allen. I did see Ants, which starred Woody Allen, and I didn't even like him in that movie. I like it when people make fun of Woody Allen, but I have still yet to see a single Woody Allen movie. So, who knows about Annie Hall? Suicide Kings and Biloxi Blues, those are movies that I know about, haven't seen them yet, but definitely will try and make an effort to see them. I've heard Suicide Kings is very good. And finally, we have someone who I have seen in the comments for the first time in regards to this little project, and that, of course, is Lizzie over at Literary Lizzie. Thank you so much for the comment, and she only gave me one recommendation, and that was Mr. Skeffington from 1944. I have not heard of this movie, but I'm definitely going to do some research on that. Okay, everybody, so that wraps up all the comments, and this is actually going to be the last day that you will be offering me recommendations. And the ones that moved on were Pretty Woman, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and The Green Mile. So now let's go and start round 2, part 1, with a little bit of a twist. I have decided to save a couple of films from each of the various parts of round 1. 2 were saved from each part, so that means 10 movies have been saved and will be moving on to part 2. As well as that, every single round, one of the films that has been chosen by all of you will be given a bye week. That would be, from each part from round 1, the movie that got the most votes. So that one is officially safe to move on to round 3. The others are officially in the running for round 2. So how is round 2 going to go? There's going to be 4 parts to round 2. I am going to give you 5 choices. What your job to do is to rank those films from best to worst. Basically 1 to 5, 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. If you were the one that was choosing to see these movies, all 5 in a row, what would be the ones you would want to see the most, and what would be the ones that you want to see the least? So we're going to begin with round 2, part 1, and the movie that gets the bye week is Vertigo. So Vertigo is officially moving on to round 3 because you gave that one the most votes in round 1. So without further ado, don't forget to leave your comments in the box below. Rank these 5 movies from best to worst, and we will see the top 3 moving on to round 3. And for the Great Film Throwback Project 2, an unexpected sequel, round 2, part 1, the nominees are All About Eve, 1950, High Noon, 1952, Thelma and Louise, 1991, Boogie Nights, 1997, The Green Mile, 1999. Just in case you haven't realized, I've shuffled them all around a bit, so this is going to be a little bit tough. I'm hoping it won't be that difficult, because when it comes to great movies, people hate sacrificing certain films for the greater good. So, rank these films from 1 to 5, and the top 3 will move on to round 3. But in the meantime, check back in another 2 weeks, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.